Got him. That's what South Africa wanted. Kagiso Rabada with the early strike.
This seemed to take a long time to get to Dinelga, but have a look how easily he worked with it. That's an indication of how much training they've done with their slips catching.
Has that come off the glove? They're appealing. Not out, says Joel Wilson. Certainly in a lot of trouble to the pace and hostility. They're considering it, they're discussing it. The bowler obviously will be keen. Are they going to review? Yes.
The ball has hit the glove. Simon, I'm ready to go back on field to Joel. Joel, I'm going to have to ask you to overturn your decision to out. You're on screen now.
Good shout. Plumb in front, says the umpire. Is he going to review this? Caught in the crease, full-length delivery. But he's overstepped. He's been saved. Dinelga's now realized it.
Oh, again, it's a short, hostile from Heinrich Nokia, coming around the wicket. Attempted dive by Maharaj, but he can't stop the boundary. First boundary of the day.
He's really bowling quickly. Well played in the end by Kieran Powell.
Back over to you again, Kieran.
Nobody in that area. There'll be runs for the West Indies and for Kieran Powell. Ends the over 37 for 2. Nicely played again through the leg side, this time by Mayers. He played that shot a couple of times in the first innings as well, and now get ball for it.
Good shot. Short delivery by Rabada.
Nice. It was overpitched, and should be put away. Sometimes in these situations, you can miss out on those chances, but Powell doesn't. Brings up the 50.
Over-pitch delivery from Ngidi. Kieran Powell, good stride in. Got close to the ball.
Flipped away this time. More power on that shot. It will go all the way for 4. Once he's at the crease, he usually scores at a rapid rate. Boundary to end the over, 59 for 2.
This was the last ball of the previous over. Nicely pulled off that hip position that he likes to play.
Oh, that's nicely played, actually. That's beautifully controlled. That's a really good shot. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Shortish delivery. Bounced a little bit. Very well controlled. Deliberate. That was a good shot.
Good shot. Really well played. Change of angle from Nokia, and that is a fine stroke. Everything was right about that.
Wasn't a bad delivery by any means. Played it very well. Just rock back on the back foot.
Slashing at that. Not worrying about it being in the air. That's very, very Calypso style, and it's raced away for a boundary.
Slightly wide of off stump. Really struck it well.
Running that one off the face. Good control, good solid shot. Another boundary. Boundaries are coming nicely now for the West Indies.
Just opened the face of the bat. It was deliberate, knew what he wanted to do, and did it very well.
Well, that's a top edge. Is it going to be safe? It's Elgar who's there, and Elgar's taken the catch. Goodness me, Mayers has got to be disappointed with that. Elgar will be absolutely ecstatic. That is a bit of a gift.
It wasn't the type of delivery that warranted that shot. Good catch in the end. Great shot. Beautiful. Kyron Powell. Half volley by Rabada. And that was a classical off drive.
Sure was. Outstanding shot. No real flourish, all control from Powell. Just relying on his timing, which is a gift he's always had. And he just smashes that through the offside, and it went really quickly.
Edged and gone through the gap. Diving for all he was worth at first slip. Takes him to 50. Half century for Kyron Powell.
His 7th Test match half century. It's been a while coming. His last series would have been 2018-2019 against India and Bangladesh.
In the air and out. Finding the lone fielder out at deep mid-wicket. Kyle Mayers just a few minutes ago with the fall shot.
An error in judgment, you would say? Maybe complacency, because he's settling nicely in this innings.
Is he taken? Yes, first ball. Gone immediately.
Always an attacking type person on the pitch, whether with bat, with ball. Goes about his business in a fine manner. And he strikes again for South Africa.
They're all around him. And he's taken it. He's got the hat-trick. Just the second by a South African in Test match cricket. Keshav Maharaj, excellent catch by Mulder at leg slip.
What a catch. Leon Mulder just diving away to his right, one-handed. Brilliance all around by South Africa. And they erupt in celebration. And this is what it means to him.
Look at him now, he's got a hat-trick. How extraordinary.
He's not going to stop smiling. Why would he? Doesn't happen too often in the Test match game. There have been a couple in the Caribbean over the last 15-20 years. Matthew Hoggard against the West Indies in Barbados, 2004. Jermaine Lawson for the West Indies against Australia, 2003. We talked about Shah Langefeld, 2005 in the One Day International. The West Indies innings left in ruins after they were looking so good with that third wicket partnership. Rabada with 3 wickets. But it's his success that will be talked about for a long, long time. Leads his team off the field.
Wow, what a moment. What a moment for this guy. Captain's there. Greet him as he goes off the park.
This time around he will get the boundary. It's a poor delivery that's gone down the leg side. It's not often he's made mistakes. Maharaj, 115 for 6.
It's over. Big hit, good strike. Kemar Roach can bat. And he really launched into that one.
just mentioning that he looks much more comfortable, like the only comfortable West Indies batter at short bowling. Getting some width here and going hard.
In the air, but in the gap as well. Kemar to 6 in the previous over and a boundary here. Outer half of the bat, and that will earn him 4 more.
Yeah, full-length delivery. And just finding that gap, Blackwood.
Edged and taken now. Good diving effort.
Just finding that good length. Edged, and again, South Africa's slipped wicket-keeping area comes into play.
Edge and through. A really good attempt in the slips. Mulder's been brilliant. He's grabbed a few good ones. Brings up the 150.
And you can see how hard all these guys are working for each other. That's been terrific to see. Good effort by Mulder, couldn't quite get there. And Giddy trying his heart out, trying to pick up a couple of scalps, a couple of extra scalps. They just need 2 more, that's all they need.
Down the ground, now cries of catch it. And Giddy running in, and this time he picks it up, and picks it up well. That's not an easy catch. And I'm pretty sure that Quinton de Kock will give him a pat on the back.
Teasing the batsman, he decided to go for it, right at the bottom of the bat, straight to Ngidi, who might have been unsighted a bit, and he just, I don't know, what did he do? He swallowed it, really, more than anything else. He just grasped it to his chest.
It's found a gap. It's going to go down to the boundary. With all the catches in place, there's going to be a lot of gaps in the outfield.
Has been a good test match. Obviously, writing is on the wall. South Africa will win this game and take the series 2-0. Now, what is Gabriel going to do? He's going to try and block this out, or he's going to have a go. Not known for his batting. Oh, well. Certainly had a go at that one.
Well, I know he's struggled with his batting, but in many ways, I suppose he's at least answered you quickly. You asked the question, what's he going to do? And he answered you rather fast. He's going to have a go, I would imagine. Going across the line, cries of catch it, and that's it. South Africa wrap it up. Keshav Maharaj picks up a fifer. He deserves that. Absolutely superb from Keshav Maharaj. It's a fifer that includes a hat-trick. And South Africa finally taste success away from home in test matches. While Dean Elgar has also got his first test win as captain under his belt. And everybody contributed.
Certainly was a fine team effort on the part of South Africa. They clearly were the better team in this 2 test match series. And deservedly winners. West Indies, on the other hand, had their moments as well. But they, at the end of 2 test matches, their batting let them down in a big, big way. Couldn't get runs on the board. Not enough runs to challenge the South Africans. The bowlers did well, but South Africa were clearly the better team.